Hey Erin, nice job here. Yeah, you actually did quite a bit of development on these. They're showing a lot of shading and so on. Yeah, I mean, some of doing thumbnails too is that you also want to create something attractive. This guy's cut off, but what is that? Oh, catch-up pockets. So let's see what we have here. Another thing too, I'm kind of a weird perfectionist, but you can go and open up images in Photoshop and desaturate them, and or switch them to grayscale, and then you can do levels on them, and then it actually improves them too. But you don't, I mean, it's not necessary, but just in the future, or you might. I mean, and I do suggest you saving these because they're really good. It's always good to have some sketches and to show in your portfolio that you've taken something from sketches to final, because I don't know, they just like to see that. So let's look and see what you have here. Got potato bagel. So this is kind of the breakfast dude. Let's see. So this is hamburger and pizza, curly fries, milkshakes, pepperoni, burrito. Okay, let's see here. This one's fun too. Actually, this one's really fun. So I don't know if you've listened to any of the other ones I've done for students. I know the tendency is to do everything in one point perspective, like head on. And that's fine for sketches, but when you start to accumulate your images, you may want to start to think about using different views. And I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Because the more variety you have and, the more the different angles you have, it just creates more depth. So going from either like a raised up view looking down a little bit or just from the side. Another thing that's pretty common is the use of trying to create a human face. And again, you can't use any human features. So if you really want to do that, you'd have to use something else. But you know what? You don't even need to, since it already has such a humanoid body, which you also don't have to do. You can mix it up too and just give it one leg and so on. But you definitely just, you don't even need it. Even if I take these eyes out, I think it looks really cool still. And again, no need for complete symmetry. You just might want to try, you might want to try one that's asymmetrical. And I don't mean change anything with your sketches, because after we get these images next week, once you're in Photoshop, you can really do all kinds of stuff with them, right? You just really mix them up. So let's see, out of all, I really do like all of these. I'm always looking for a mixture of shapes. This one has a lot of rectangles. And it's just, look, this one has too much of a human shape. This one's kind of fun, though. Again, I would try to even the strawberry head would probably be better, even upside strawberry or something. This one's really fun, and I also like this one. I think these two are the most interesting. The top, well, I don't know. I really do like all of them, but I think that just to try to get away from having it have human arms, legs, and so on. So let me just show you a couple things of what I mean by this perspective thing. I don't know if you've taken that class yet, or so anyway. So this is 3-point perspective. One top side, one side here and one side here. So 3-point perspective, right? See how much depth it has. These are finals. This text didn't come up very good. Here's an illustration of not using humanoid features for the head. It's already got legs and all this arms, so it would just kind of look more like a cartoon if it had that. And again, notice the side view, notice the angle, how, the back arm's smaller. Same here, smaller leg and feet in the background. Same here, smaller. And again, this is a flat object pretty much, but, just adding a little, showing a little bit of the side really helps. And again, this one has a great variety of objects. The big boxy monitor, but then again, all these little cables. He worked really hard on getting this all to fit in. Bigger cables, RAM, so nice variety of forms. This one's a little bit overdone in the background and could be more cohesive. I think that if you're going to do food, it's kind of good to stick with a food theme. So, you're already doing it, like you have your breakfast thing. I mean, if you were to throw something into the breakfast, something really weird, and it didn't make sense, it just kind of visually off-putting. Here's another one without like the head thing. See, the head's kind of easy. Again, you don't need it. I think this is really a beautiful little caricature. The background needs work, but too much. I mean, I would have probably just had the mouth and got rid of the eyes and stuff. Yeah, he lost a lot of points for putting the human features on here. But again, 1 point perspective looks flat, right? Because it's head on. So I don't think there's any more. Well, here's another one. Yeah, it doesn't need a head. This is really kind of cool. The background's not that great. This is a really fun one too, though it does look a little bit flat right up against that fence. But so anyway, yeah, your sketches look really great, and you can combine a couple different ones. So, but I would just really push your creativity and just think about different possibilities. These sketches are so good. You can even I always do sketches, right? Like I would sketch not this neat. I would do really rough, so maybe with a strawberry head. Just move stuff around and really have fun with it. It's really a fun assignment. Okay, so anyway, really good drawings. Great job.